Hey, my name's Eric. Thanks for taking a look at information. If you're anything like I was, you had a friend say, I got something you got to check out, but you're not quite sure what it is, so let's get right into it. The name of our company is World Ventures. We're based out of Plano, Texas. That's our corporate office. We do business in all 50 states and just over 35 countries. We've been in business for just over 13 years, and you can see a couple of the many accolades we've received in that time. At our core, what we are is Dream Trips. Dream Trips is a vacation club. In fact, today we're the largest vacation club in the entire world. What we do is 4 and 5 star vacations at 2 and 3 star prices. Once you're a member, you can go on one of our trips. You can go on all of them. You just got to be a member to go. One membership includes your entire family, so the bigger the family, the more you save. And if you're single, you can take a different guest on every single trip. Here's a few examples. How about the DR in the Caribbean? 5 days, 4 nights, all inclusive. Anytime you want to go, as long as you're a member and the resort has a room, you just click and go for $78. Now, you might be sitting there going, I can't eat and drink and live in my own house for 5 days and 4 nights for $78. How do you get those prices? Think of it like bulk buying power. So if you go to the gas station, you buy one bottle of water, it might be $1.09. But you can go to Costco, use your membership, get a whole case of water, it might be $4. So per bottle, the price goes from $1.09 when you buy one to maybe 13, 14 cents when you use a membership and buy in bulk. Well, how do you buy travel? See, most people go to Expedia, Travelocity, and book one room at one resort all year long. We might call a resort and say, hey, we want 5,000 rooms for the year. Our members, we have hundreds of thousands throughout the world, are going to use up those rooms. So what price can you give us if we're going to buy 5,000 rooms today versus Joe Blow's on Expedia buying one? Bulk buying power drives the price down. We take all the savings, give it back to the members. You just got to be a member to go. Here's Santorini. I know that's a bucket list for a lot of people. Now you might be saying, why did I go to Santorini for 2 nights? Remember, these are anytime escapes. So it's cool because you can build a vacation. If you're going to go all the way to Greece, you don't want to just see the romantic island of Santorini. You might want to head over to Mykonos for 3 days and 2 nights to the party island. You might want to go to Athens and go see the Parthenon for 3 days and 2 nights and make an entire vacation out of your dream trips. This is New Orleans. Go down to Mardi Gras, see if you can get yourself some beads and have some fun. Orlando in Disney World, a family vacation. We do tons of those. This is a cruise. We're big into cruise. If you love cruising, you're going to love being a part of World Ventures. We're also passionate about giving back. So a portion of every membership now goes towards our foundation. We built over 100 schools in the country of Guatemala and now over 30 basketball courts in the worst parts of the inner cities all throughout America. So the kids have a safe place to play, and we're really passionate about making an impact. If you have a heart for giving, you'll love being a part of our company. So that's how you use it on a vacation business basis. But now you want to use it on an everyday basis as well. We've created what we call Dream Trips Local. The first piece of this is where we partnered up with over 5,000 restaurants throughout the country. And when you go eat at one of our partnered restaurants, you receive, check this out, between 20 and 50% of your tab back in the form of points. I'll get more into points in a second, but what you need to know is a point equals $1 and $1 equals a point. You can just use it to take off the price of your already discounted vacation. We also have a rewards website. So we give you credits where you can online shop and buy things you're already buying at a very reduced price. We have our own booking engine. So it's called Rovia. Think Expedia, but now Rovia, and it's yours. You can book any flight, hotel, cruise, car rental. So if you just want to go on a quick trip, maybe you got a business trip, maybe you got a wedding, you can use your site to book any travel you like to book. So what's it cost? Everything I've talked about so far is the gold package. It's $223 one time, $57 a month. Now, there's also a platinum package. Now, I haven't got into that too much, but mathematically, if you go on at least 2 dream trips per year, it just makes sense for you to become a platinum member. And if you're just that person that likes the best of the best, like you like champagne with your champagne, you are a platinum person and you definitely want to do the platinum package. In fact, over 60% of all members now choose the platinum package over the gold. Right now, we're doing a promotion, so you couldn't be seeing this at a better time. We've literally, in our 13-year history, never done this. But if you decide to become a member today, you can just pick your product. Doesn't matter which one, and all you pay total is $149. With that, you get 100 Dream Trips points to use on your next trip, plus you get 100 rewards credits to use in the shopping mall. Now, in addition to that promotion, we're running one more promotion called the Mega Rockstar Trip. So what we're doing is we're taking all the top earners and all the executives, if you want to be part of this company, and we're going on a trip. Now you can earn your way on this trip by just referring 2 other people that you want to travel with. But what's even cooler is that you can come literally for free if you refer 4 members. Now this is an all-inclusive at the Barcello. It's 5-star in Maya, Mexico, and we'd love you to come with us on your first dream trip and have it be paid for by the company. Also, when you refer 4 members, not only do you get to go on that first trip reimbursed 100%, but the company takes every dime of those monthlies and they're gone, so you never have to worry about paying that in anymore. So that's what we do. Now I'm going to flip gears, show you how we do it, how we make the money, and actually what I got so excited about. So when I was sitting in your chair, I literally knew nothing about travel, but I was open to multiple streams and especially residual income. See, I was taught like you were taught: go to school, get good grades, go get a good job. The problem with that is what I found is every time I had a job, or even when I owned a small business, I was always trading time for money, hours for dollars, life for money. I could never get both time and money until I learned about residual income. So if you're just open to making more money in 2019 than you did in 2018 and putting more life back in your life, just take a couple minutes and listen to the income side. We're in the travel industry, and I wasn't a travel expert. I literally had been on an airplane once in my life when I saw this. But the first thing they taught me is travel is the largest industry in the world. And I love that because I always said, if we're going after a pie, let's go after the biggest pie. And the travel pie is so big, we don't even need to get a piece of it. What I showed you is something just a little bit different, a little twist on the largest industry in the world. And all we're trying to do is get a lick of the travel frosting. And if we get a lick of the largest industry in the world, that number equals enough to go around for all of us. So in order to do that, you got to become a representative and buy our business system. Traditionally, that costs $100 one time and $25 a month. Now, you don't have to do this part. You can just become a customer, just come travel. That'd be awesome. We got a lot of people that just do that. Also, you don't have to become a customer. You can literally spend $100, $25 a month, start building a business with us. But right now, if you decide you want to do the gold plus the rep or the platinum plus the rep, total it's $149. Usually it's either $404 or $604, but right now it's $149 for a limited time only. Now this part of the presentation where I get to stop, and we can all sit here and think about the dumbest way we've spent $150 in our lifetimes. And I'm sure we could tell each other a lot of stories, but I was taught the best way you can spend money is on ways that'll create more money back into your bank account. Now, our business model is similar to Facebook. If you're looking at this for the first time, just understand what you're really looking at is our Go Out World Ventures to become the Facebook of travel. Here's the difference. I joined Facebook early. Mark and I are actually the same age. I remember when you had to have a college email to join Facebook. I got in that early. And I remember I was inviting my friends, and some people invited me to join. That's how I found out about it. And then I started inviting some friends, and they started inviting some friends. And here we sit, and Facebook just went over 2 billion users. I just saw a few months ago, Mark passed Warren Buffett as the 4th wealthiest person in the world. And it was off of Facebook. And I invited a lot of people, and they invited a lot of people, and they invited a lot of people. And guess what? He never sent me one check in the mail for building his company. Well, at World Ventures, we want to create the Facebook of travel. But when you refer your friends to become a member and they refer some people, we all get paid. So the first goal when you're starting any business is, hey, I want to get my money back. Well, with World Ventures, here's what's cool. If you go out there and share this with just 6 of your friends that say yes, now they can be platinum, just customers, or they can do the platinum plus business. Doesn't matter. If they do that, you make $320. So you not only get your money back, you literally double your money back. Remember, after 4 of those sales, your customer fees are waived, so you don't have to worry about paying in those monthlies. Now you got all your money back, and you're in a profit of over double what you put in. From there, we meet your 6, and we just tell them the same thing. Say, hey, go get some in front of your friends. Just what do you want to do? Do you want to waive your fees, or do you want to make some money? Let's just say each of those 3 just go out and refer one person. Well, now you became what's called a 3-star rep. See, with Facebook, when the people you referred went out and referred, we got nothing. But here, you get paid infinitely based off of whatever you started. So at this level, you hit what's called residual income. If you're not familiar, residual income is getting paid today for work you did in the past, like a singer or a songwriter gets paid every time for a song they wrote maybe 20 years ago. It's the only true way to get time and money, not just one or the other. At this level, with as little as 12 people joining your organization, on top of the $420 you see, the company will start putting a check in your bank account on the 15th every month. Now, this check's not based off of any work you did this month. It's only based off your past. The bigger the team, the bigger the check. Now, there's no guarantees. This is a business. Like any other business in the world, it comes down to effort. I'm going to show you a few stories of just regular people that saw this just like you or I did and have had some serious success in this industry. This is Ben. Ben is a youth pastor up in Canada, and he loved this idea. He obviously has a heart for helping people, and when he saw this just 7.5 months ago, he was able to hit the level of senior rep. So, as a youth pastor doing this part time, he was able to earn an extra $7,666. Now, maybe that's not a lot of money to you, but if you don't know, youth pastor is not the highest paid profession, and that's not why they do it. And this amount of money was life changing for Ben. This is John and Pam. They got a really cool story. They actually just used the travel membership. They didn't show anybody the business for the first 2 years. But after going on all the trips, they kind of got the bug inside of them and wanted to share it with their friends and take them with them. And after that, in just a short time, they were able to hit the level of director. Now, director, if you're average, is extra $24,759. This is Jared and Kamitsky. Jared was the sergeant of a fire department down in Riverdale, Georgia, and Kamitsky was in cosmetology. They hit the level of marketing director just last month. If they're average, that's an extra $56,479 coming in. My buddy JR was in insurance sales up in Vancouver, and he hit the level of regional marketing director and has earned over $100,000 with this idea. JR says he missed the first 2 years of his daughter's life because he was working, selling insurance all the time. And when he saw World Ventures, he saw a way to get his life back and spend time with his family. If Jared's average at that level, he earns an extra $128,325 per year. Now, Sean and Angie were those people that had experience in this industry. For me, this was the first time I ever saw anything like this. But what really gave me belief is when I saw someone like these guys who had seen everything there is to see, all the lotions, potions, whatever you could see in this industry. And the first time I met them, they said, in our 20 years, we have never seen anything like this. Well, they were able to come in and they put in a lot of hard work, but they had the second highest level in the company. That comes with a $1,500 a month car bonus. You can pick out any car you want. You own it. The company pays for it. And if you're average, it's an extra just over $250,000 a year coming in. Roscoe is a single dad. He's got his two boys, Jace and DeAndre. And he got into this business, well, literally, he was at a low point in his life. He had just had DeAndre, his oldest boy you see there, and he was living back at his mom's house on the south side of Chicago. And he said, it's time to make a change. And when Roscoe got in, he was hungry. It's so awesome that now he's hit the very top level, which comes with a $1,500 a month car, $3,000 house for any home you want, and he's earned over $1 million with this idea. If he's average yearly, it's just over $586,000 per year. If that's not enough for you, you can do it again. My mentor, the guy who I saw this from, is named David Peach. He was a chiropractor, and he hit the very highest level not once, but twice with this idea. The sky's the limit. It comes down to effort. You can either make the little money or the big money. It's your business. Either is cool with us, but just know anything is possible. You're seeing part of our system here. We want you to know when you sign up, you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. See, every single night, we have one of the top income earners doing a live webinar exactly like you're seeing here, that you can put any of your friends on anywhere throughout the US or the world. But also, if you know people locally, there might be events happening locally in your area that we do either weekly or bi-weekly, and you just can check with whoever puts you on this for that information. As we finish up, I want to share with you maybe the most important part and the one part I didn't get. Your friend is sharing this with you, but obviously not just you. They're currently offering you the next best position on our team. When you get it, you own it. Think of buying a piece of real estate. It's yours. You can sell it. You can will it. You can transfer it. It's yours, but it can also go fast. So there's a bunch of our decision makers and going, yeah, just put me in. It's $150. What's the worst that can happen? I've spent that a lot worse ways. You get your spot right away. Well, let's just say your friend chose Bob. Now, this is the part I didn't understand that I think is really cool. You don't know Bob. You had nothing to do with Bob seeing this. But because you made the decision to come on your friend's team before Bob, Bob is now part of your organization. But not just Bob. Anything he ever brings to the table, you get credit for. But there's always some people that are going, well, it's $150. It's 50 cents a day. Oh, man, I got to think about this one. That's cool, but then we got to put you in the think about it corner. And we respect the fact that some people have to think about it. We just also ask you respect the fact we're running a business here, so we can't wait for anybody either. So if Bob makes that decision, he gets your spot, and you come back tomorrow, it doesn't matter to us. We're going to help you the same way. Whenever you're ready to get this thing done, we're here to help you get it done, period. Why I'm sharing this with you is because it matters to you, because now you're on Bob's team instead of the other way around, and he's getting credit off of what you bring to the table. What I'd ask you to do now is get back with your friend and just tell them, hey, I'm a yes or I'm a no. We love no's. It's cool. We understand it's not for everybody. We're all still friends. We still love you. We love yeses. But let me tell you, a maybe makes it really weird. So it's $150. Either say yes or no. Either one's cool. And if you're in and you see what we see, What I'd ask you to do is just click on the Fast Start training right on the same website and learn how to get started by getting your money back, getting your first check, all the way up to how to make some of the big money. I hope to see you at one of our events or on one of the beaches of the world. Thank you.